Hello. The heat has been building over recent days across some central and western parts of Europe. High humidity levels as well, all underneath this big area of high pressure here. Now, around the peripheries of that high pressure, we are seeing some more unsettled weather. So low pressure moving in across parts of Northern Ireland, Scotland, and also heading up towards parts of Scandinavia. Some rain and brisk winds at times for Sweden and Norway as well. We've also got some heavy rain down towards the southeast, particularly areas surrounding the Black Sea. That's going to be quite slow moving, that area of low pressure. More heavy showers for the likes of Turkey. Rather cool in Istanbul at just 21 degrees. Plenty of sunshine through the central Mediterranean. Into Spain and Portugal, we'll start to see a few heavy showers forming on Wednesday, particularly for northern parts of Spain, North Portugal as well. Hot and dry still for much of France, in towards Germany, Denmark as well, but further north we've got that wet and windy weather. Now heading on into Thursday, and we're starting to see more of a thundery breakdown in the weather across parts of Portugal, Spain, France and the UK as well, as the heat shifts its way eastwards. Berlin up at around 34 Celsius by the time we get to Thursday. So here's the outlook then. More showers to come for London, Paris and for Madrid at times, but things are looking warm and sunny for Rome, where it should stay dry. Meanwhile, a bit further east, still hot weather for Berlin. Should turn a little bit cooler as showers arrive into next week. Bye-bye. Hello there. A heat wave has been building over recent days across western parts of the United States, and we're going to continue with that heat for the next few days, certainly, particularly for the southwest up towards the high plains too. Some cooler air eventually working into the northern plains later on in the week, but for the here and now, very hot. In fact, we've also got elevated to critical fire danger in places including across the high plains too. A little bit cooler towards the Pacific Northwest, British Columbia as well, because we've got cooler air bringing some scattered showers in here, and towards the east, some scattered showers, particularly heavy for the likes of Florida, right up towards Quebec as well. But let's start off where we've got that heat. 112 Fahrenheit there in Las Vegas on Tuesday. The peak of the heat probably into Wednesday. We could see temperature records really tumbling over the next few days. Further north, a little bit cooler, showery and unsettled for the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia. But those temperatures will be on the up for Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco and Los Angeles too. All these cities continuing with the hot, dry weather, certainly for the rest of the week. It is unsettled with low pressure though, sitting across eastern Canada, so some rain for parts of Quebec, towards Nova Scotia for instance, and we've got some showers around the mid-Atlantic, the Carolinas, seeing some scattered showers, perhaps some thunderstorms. Thunderstorms also around some of those Gulf coasts and into Florida too. So it's looking dry for Montreal, New York and Atlanta, but some heavy showers and thunderstorms in Miami. Bye-bye. Hello, let's take a look at the weather across South America and Central America too. And we are set to see a developing tropical depression in the Bay of Campeche. We'll look at that in just a moment. But across South America, we've had quite a bit of heavy rain, some really heavy thunderstorms across parts of Colombia and Venezuela over recent days. We're going to continue to see enhanced rainfall here across northern parts of South America. A lot of dry weather for much of the rest of the continent, although temperatures on the cool side in the south. So you can see the green colours indicating where we're expecting to see the heaviest of the downpours. Could be some further flooding problems across parts of Colombia. A lot of dry, settled weather for central and eastern Brazil, just one or two rogue showers cropping up there. Head further south and cool air is spilling its way northwards across much of Chile, Argentina, into the far south of Brazil and Uruguay too. So Rio de Janeiro will see a bit of a dip in temperatures with the arrival of some showery rain. Buenos Aires looking rather cool for the next 5 days or so, struggling to reach double figures by the time we get to Friday. Now here is a developing area of rain in the Bay of Campeche, bringing really heavy downpours across southern parts of Mexico, much of Central America down to Panama, seeing enhanced heavy showers. That could form into a tropical depression in the Gulf of Mexico later in the week. Drier weather continues for many central and eastern parts of the Caribbean. Showers continue for Havana, San Salvador and San Jose, but it's looking largely dry in Kingston. Bye-bye. Hello there. High temperatures and brisk Shamal winds feature in the forecast for the Middle East over the next few days. Meanwhile, across Africa, we've had some showers for parts of South Africa, particularly towards the west. They should be easing away, but we've also got some very hot weather across parts of South Africa, particularly in the north. Some fire risks here. Further north across Africa, the heaviest of the downpours will be around parts of the Gulf of Guinea, particularly for Nigeria and Cameroon. It's looking a bit drier than recent days for Gabon and Equatorial Guinea as those showers press their way northwards. Fairly cool for parts of Egypt, Libya and Sudan, with northerly winds moving in from the eastern Mediterranean. There will be a few showers in Cape Town through the day on Thursday, but it's turning drier and also hotter here into the weekend. Meanwhile, hot weather set to continue for Khartoum, Casablanca, Kinshasa and Lusaka, all looking dry with a lot of sunshine around. Now onto the Middle East, and we've got those brisk Shamal winds forming across the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea as well. Temperatures certainly on the hot side across central Saudi Arabia and across towards Iran too, especially in the south. Those temperatures are well above average. We've not only got those brisk Shamal winds that are blowing in from northwesterly direction, but we've also got some fairly strong winds around the coast of Oman as well, so gusty winds there. Now, most of our featured cities are staying dry and sunny, not quite as hot though, things cooling down a touch over the next few days. Hello there. The southwest monsoon across India has been progressing fairly rapidly. It's about 2 weeks ahead of its normal schedule. The monsoon now as far north as Gujarat and Punjab as well. So you can see lots of cloud on the satellite image indicating the heavy rain that we've had and will continue to see. So particularly heavy torrential downpours down the west coast of India affecting Kerala, Goa, parts of Karnataka as well, and we've got some very heavy rainfall across the far northeast of India, also parts of Nepal, Bangladesh and Myanmar too. Meanwhile, heading our way into Central Asia, and things are hotting up across the likes of Turkmenistan. Temperatures in Ashgabat up at around 38 Celsius, and that heat continuing through the middle portion of this week. Heading further south, largely dry and settled for Pakistan, but then we're back into those heavy monsoonal downpours across much of India, particularly around the west coast. A little bit drier for Sri Lanka and across the east for the likes of Chennai. We're expecting the weather to remain largely dry, as we would expect at this time of year. Further north though, torrential rain for Bangladesh and parts of Nepal. Could be some flash flooding in the forecast. Plenty of showers for Mumbai, for Colombo too. Dhaka will also see the arrival of some heavy showers from about Saturday onwards. Islamabad looking largely dry and sunny, and it should remain dry and hot for Tashkent, Karachi, New Delhi and also for Chennai. Bye-bye. Hello, we've seen some very unsettled stormy weather in the southeast of Australia recently, and there's more showers to come here over the next few days. Meanwhile, let's look further north across the Korean Peninsula and Japan. You can see from the satellite image this cloud. That's a low pressure system that brought some recent rainfall. It's gradually going to be clearing away towards the southeast, so improving weather across much of Japan. Still a few showers lingering on Wednesday, particularly for central parts of Honshu. Now, we're also going to be seeing some heavy rain developing across central parts of China, mainly out towards the west of Beijing on Wednesday. Could push close to Shanghai later on in the week. Torrential rainfall likely for parts of Myanmar and Thailand as well. Further scattered heavy showers across Indonesia and the Philippines as well. So here's the outlook over the next 5 days or so. And in Osaka, things will continue to be a little bit up and down, unsettled weather continuing. Beijing, though, looking dry and also turning hotter over the next 5 days too. Now on to Australia, where another area of low pressure is moving across the Great Australian Bight, bringing some showers to parts of South Australia, Victoria and New South Wales. Not as heavy as the showers we had last week. A few showers and thunderstorms also across parts of Queensland as well. Across the Tasman Sea for New Zealand, mostly dry for parts of the North Island, 17 degrees in Auckland. There are 1 or 2 showers dotted about further south, but we will see low pressure that's going to be bringing some particularly wet and windy weather across New Zealand as we head towards the weekend. Bye-bye.